Okay, welcome at Varsity Field number 1. We are looking at the match between Saints and Warriors BOM squad here in Bloemfontein and the Varsity Fields. We are waiting from the Tempe end, and Warriors BOM squad are first to bat. The team of the Warriors BOM squad is Mornay Barkhuizen, Chris Nienaber, Martinez van der Westhuizen, Wouter Bester, Arthur Creer, Pieter ter Blans, Tiaan van Rooyen and John de Meyer. On the side of Saints, we've got Trevor Bird, Eben Harting, Gerry van die Kerk, Sergio Nunes, Alex Nieuwoud, Mark Nadeer, Dewald Drew and Andy Stein. I think we have to expect an exciting match here today. We can only hope so, but we can look at Mornay Barkhuizen and Chris Nienaber opening here for Warriors BOM squad. And this is Division 3 match, so we can't expect it to look like a Division 1 game. Doesn't mean it's going to be any less exciting. Bit of a breeze here today with some gusts troubling us every now and then, but it hasn't had an impact on our footage yet. But we've made did all precautions to limit those interruptions, and we shouldn't have any other problems with the streaming today. Looks like everything is going well, and we can hear some music here in the background behind us, something that we can expect to be not exactly sure for which game supporters that is being played for, but it is a nice tune in any game. Anyway, still early days in this match. See that projected score is 60. We know that for the Division 2 matches, the average is about 140. But here they are playing into the gaps beautifully. But the Saints fielders are picking it up in any case. It didn't reach the boundary. Umpires for this match is Dutchie, also Jacques de Wit. Everybody knows him as Dutchie. The other one is Ian. That's a beautiful shot here. This looks like it's going to be 4. Yes, it is. Played straight, ran over the boundary, underneath the whiteboard. Beautiful 4. The weather is a little bit warmer here today as well. Last weekend we had extreme cold here in Bloemfontein. I know I caught a bit of a cold, but that is starting to go away slowly. See, with that 4, the projected scores jumped up to 129. Let's see what happens with the next. Ball is once again played straight to the fielder. Bit of optimistic batting here by the Warriors BOM squad. Ball's been played here to Trevor, the captain of Saints. Wanted to talk with him, but I think he's concentrations on the match at the moment. And that ball went straight through Chris. Maybe a bit of light shining through. If you guys are going to miss those, you can look up his stumps maybe. Lekker weer vir die wedstryd vandag, né? Beter as verlede naweek. Weer is 'n bietjie beter as verlede naweek.
Ja, nee. Baie keer. Laas naweek, maar ons is bly ons het 'n baie gehad, so.
O.
Ja, maar dankie tog. Let's go, Jerry!
There was a bit of a discussion between Mona and Chris. Not exactly sure what. They could probably just discussing a bit of tactics there. Looks like we're a bit closer to the pitch on this field. So that will allow us to pan around and maybe get a bit more shots in for you. Going to see how that works. And that is going to be a 4. Maybe just follow it a bit quicker. But this was just a test how quickly we can get back into focus when we return to the pitch. Doesn't seem too bad. Looks like a lot of things are working back into our favor this weekend. And obviously we don't want to disappoint our sponsors. The sponsor for this match is Best Butchery. Beautiful shot there. Is it going to be a 4? It's... No, it isn't.
That's it!
And that projected score has jumped up to 162, probably exactly where the Warriors bomb squad would like it to be, hovering in that area. Set up shack over there and make themselves comfortable. Dropped down to 150 now, but I expect that will go up again, especially here from the 10th over. That's a wild swing by Bonnet. Maybe was going for another 4, just didn't connect it. That we didn't put in the microphone. Struggled to find signal just before the match started. That is why there was a few seconds delay before the match started being broadcasted, but everything's sorted out now. We've got a green light, looks good. And I want to say thank you to Best Butchery for the sponsorship of this match. Beautifully stopped there by the Saints. and over his head. Probably a better idea to have left that ball. You get in all sorts of trouble if you go and try and hit that. That seems like it could be a 4. Yes, it is on the other side of the boundary. That's definitely a 4 runs there. Added to Chris Nienaber's collection of runs. Get an idea that maybe he's being left there on the striking end for a reason. He's probably chasing his 50. Maybe slightly behind of what he wanted to be. Normally we are looking at scoring maybe twice the amount of runs and the balls you have received. And he's standing on 23 from 13 balls. But obviously he's also the one that's been hitting the boundaries up to now. The primary person responsible for that 137 projected score at the moment. Now that will obviously change during the course of the match. Alex Newett coming to bowl. Let's see what he's doing to the party. I do apologize for the coughing every now and then. I'm still recovering from the sinuses I picked up from last Sunday's cold. And that one just went past the stumps. Is it going to be a 4? Was it bowled quick enough? No, I feel they will be able to pick it up like 5 more meters in front of the boundary. Could be less. Skies are clear, nice and blue. No indication of any rain today. Just a bit of a breeze coming here from our back, northwest side. Got enough wiggle room here underneath the gazebo to stay out of the wind. There's a hard hit into that gap. And is that going to be a 4? Yes, that is a 4. Captain Trevor Bird was a bit worried about that massive gap over there. He's shifting up his players now to try and close that. Obviously, only 6 players um, able to defend the boundaries. 8 players in team, 1 bowling, the one at the wicket keeper, which means there are 6 to protect the boundaries, which means there are going to be a lot of gaps. And wherever the captain places his people is depending a lot on how well he knows the opposition's batting style. Another big effort towards that boundary. That is a 4. Seems like they didn't really close that gap. They made it a bit smaller, but a lot of it will depend on how hard the batsman is hitting the ball into that gap. Whether they'll be able to close it in time for before it is getting to being a boundary. Fielders are being changed now. Seems like that gap is a big concern to the captain. Getting the proper person to close that gap. Now we can wonder how the batsmen are going to react to that move. Will they be playing other shots? Or will they be testing that gap over there? Also depends on the... And that's a huge shot into the air. And that is going to be a 4. It seems like they're not being deterred to keep hitting in that direction. And if you can see, that is nearly in the parking lot of the library. We're on the first field next to the Free State University Library. If you're not familiar with the university, of the grounds or the layout of the place. And that is the captain over there, fielding the ball, returning it to the wicket. And that projected score has jumped up to 174. And then just cut to the back. Looks like that is going to be another 4. Yeah, but wasn't a 4, but they were able to run 3 runs from that. Obviously something that the younger players can do the entire day, but the older guys not. The huge shot in that. And he being now congratulated by his team for his bowling efforts. And that's his 6th over done. Glad to announce that. Updates on the scoreboard at the bottom looks like it's happening quickly and on time. Let's see how Mark Nadir will be attacking for the Saints. Oh, and that is 1 wicket gone. That's bold. Morne Barkhuizen bowled, and Trevor will be very happy. He wasn't sure about it, not precisely or exactly sure what happened there, whether he was dealt bowled directly or whether he ball rolled against the stumps. But the scoreboard says it's being bowled at the bottom. So you'll see there's a B. So you can only imagine that is B for bowled and not stumped. Can you try something? Maybe if we go in a little bit closer, you can see a little bit more, see how much quality we lose on the picture. I'm not very happy with the quality of the picture. Just sharpen it up a little. Looks like that is a bit of a better compromise, a little bit bigger picture, but we lost a bit of quality. No, I don't like the quality of this picture. It's just not sharp enough for me. And that is something I can work with. Mark doing well with his bowling here. His team being glad with the line length he's producing. Another beautiful ball right on his ankles. One batting now with together with Chris. He's voted best there. One of the extremely good batsmen that's also batting in the second division. Also the owner of Best Butchery. And also obviously playing for the Best Masters. That is a team that is that's playing in the second division. See, projector score at 150. That's another huge shot. Chris Nierabo doing extremely well, yeah. Always difficult to compare teams, but we've been watching some of the um, matches being played in Malaysia this week, and those scores didn't go as high as the Bloemfontein players. But if we look at the World Championships that was played in January in Cape Town, our South African teams, yeah, yeah, they were playing on home ground, but yeah, we didn't see any Malaysian teams over there doing well. Neither, I think it was an Australian team playing against Malaysia. They didn't do as well as we would expect because they are playing pretty well on international cricket. But the picture seems to be changing a little bit when you compare that to amateur cricket like this. And then obviously you only perform as well as what your opponents allow you to perform. So you cannot really compare the amount of runs being scored by the 10th over um, between two teams because it's all dependent on the opposing teams. So in general, we have to go and look at the South African Championships and see how they played against those guys because that gives you a better idea, line that you can draw towards performance. Because when you are comparing apples with apples, that's a ninth over done, and the projected score is 142. Saints was baie bly is oor daardie paaltjie van Chris. Hy is die man wat al die grenshoue tot nou toe geslaan het. Nou gaan dit opwees te doen wees met Wouter Bester en Martinus van der Westhuizen. Na die teikentelling van 143, ons gaan kyk hoe naby hulle dan dit gaan kom. Jy sien, hy spring so elke nou en dan tussen 143 rond waar hy nou is en tot so hier by 170 rond. Ek dink hulle sal iewers iets kry hier in die middel van dit iewers. Oh, is hy gestamp? Dit lyk asof hy is. Ja, daar is jy wys dat die man uit sy kampie uit is. Wouter wat nie baie gelukkig met hom gaan self gaan wees oor daardie ene nie. Presies seker hoekom hulle hom so gebou het. Dat hy bietjie uit sy paaltjie of uit sy kampie uittreë. Volgende wat inkom om hom te vervang lyk soos Pieter ter Blaans wat opkom. Ja. Pieter ter Blaans en Martinus van der Westhuizen wat nou gaan kolf. Pieter aan die ontvangkant nou van die balwerk wat van Maak na D af moet kom. Kyk wat 'n verskil hy hulle gemaak. Net voor die wedstryd het ons gesien hoe Pieter en Wouter het om die veld gestap het. Ouer gewoonte, bespreek 'n bietjie taktiek. Bespreek 'n bietjie die wedstryd, net al 'n bietjie los te kom. 'n Bietjie dink oor die wedstryd. Netjies se walwerk daar so deur Mark. Pieter wat met so blok. En is Justin Palmer wat so bietjie sy veld daar so rondskuif nou wat hy nou wil aanvang. Hy het natuurlik planne. Kyk hoe gaan dit uitwerk. En die bal word kans van daai lyk asof dit 'n 4 gaan wees. Ja. Dit gaan nogal moeilik wees, of dit gaan nog weer 'n bietjie moeiliker begin raak om daardie randryt of hy randryt op te stoot en dit bokant vir die teikentelling oor 150 te stoot. 141 mag dalk genoeg wees, maar ons het al gesien hoe die Saints briljant golf hier so teen die einde van hulle beurt. manne in 'n span wat bitter goed golf. Maar ook 'n span wat ons het nog nie baie ge-livestream het in die verlede nie, so ons ken nie te veel van die span nie. So lekker wees om 'n bietjie meer van die agtergrond van hierdie mense te leer ken. Natuurlik elke span het maar agtergrond en dit lyk amper asof ons gaan kyk na die agtergrond van elke span. Hulle cricket op dieselfde plek begin. Ek kan maar amper wil dit amper afglo dat die Suidse cricketspan baie van die skoolsyns afkom. Nou nie noodwendig die geval nie, maar hy mag dalk 'n groot oorsprong daarso hê. Span wat al vir 'n klompie jare al speel. Laaste bal wat daar geroep word vir Justin se balwerk. En dan gaan die 12de balbeurt daarmee heen wees. Nog net 8 balbeurte oor. 40 balle oor in die wedstryd dan. Of in hierdie beurt van die wedstryd. Kan elke bal volg soos hy gespeel word. Net seker maak ek maak iemand dronk met die beeld nie. Want ek dink dit gaan kry lyk ons sit nie met die regte toerusting en die fasiliteite om dit beter te lyk hê. Gewoonlik doen hulle dit van 'n hoogte langs die veld af. Dis tipe van 'n media box wat hulle dit vanaf doen. Ons het nie daai tipe fasiliteit hier nie. Miskien as daar by 'n ander veld eendag gespeel word wat wel dit het, kan mens dit doen. So ja, ons gaan doen. Keer maar net terugvoer om te laat weet hoe voel julle daaroor. Ehm kan elke bal volg of ons kan ook net probeer dit kyk na dit wat lyk soos 'n vangskoot. Net om te voel dat mens nie 'n vangskoot te mis nie, want daar is 'n pragtige vangskoot wat ons met die so 'n paar weke terug van Dutchie gemis het. En vandag skielik umpire staan. Pragtige vangskoot soos 'n wafer so Dante Rhodes wat hy daai bal horisontaal in die lug was en die bal gevang het met die een hand. Hy was self verbaas geweest, maar nietemin dit was 'n pragtige vangskoot geweest. Klink die laaste bal wat deur Sergio nou gebal geword. Martinez wat die trekpas kry. Was daai wilwerk van Justin. Pieter de Blanche wat agterbly, Tiaan van Rooyen wat nou by hom gaan aansluit. Die paadjies van die Warriors BOM squad wat so geleidelik val en daar is nog net 4 paadjies staande vir hulle. En dit is na 13 balbeurte. En na die teikentelling sien ons het weer geval na 132 toe, so dit is Saints wat uitstekende veldwerk doen hierso en hulle aanval wat vir hulle werk nou op die oomblik. Kyk wat gaan Justin met hierdie ene maak. Stadige spinballe wat hy bal. Natuurlijk op hierdie matte. Dit is baie hard, maar die bal hop nie verskriklik baie op dit, so maar die hop van die bal is baie onreëlmatig op hierdie matte. Iets wat die Colvers heeltyd aan die raai gaan hou. Natuurlik is dit 'n situasie waarmee al twee spanne speel. Moet hulle mee moet werk. So geen span kry voordeel uit daar nie, of trek voordeel uit dit net nie. Hy bal is hoog in die lug op hierdie gaan lyk soos 'n 6, ja. Dit is 'n 6 daarso vir Pieter de Blanche. Eerste een van die wedstryd. Klink asof hulle nou bespreek of dit 'n 4 of 'n 6 is. Klink as die bal dalk net voor die lyn geval het en dalk meer 'n 4 was. Ja. 4 opgesit en nie 'n 6 nie. En lyk soos Justin wat nou die verwoesting saai hierso. En Pieter Blanche wat beenvoorpaaltjie betrap word. Nee, dit is nie beenvoorpaaltjie, sy paaltjie, die middelste paaltjie wat uitgebal is. Colvers was so 'n bietjie verder voor ons hierso staan, is altyd dadelik seker nie. En nou is dit Arthur Kreer wat nader staan. Saints wat uitstekende werk doen hierso deur die paaltjies van die Warriors BOM squad te laat val. Veral as mens in ag neem dat van die sterkste Colvers van die Warriors BOM squad nou al klaar hulle paaltjies verloor het. Kan hulle nou baie gelukkig wees dat hulle nou nog die Warriors BOM squad op 'n situasie getrap het waar 6 bilbeurte van die wedstryd oor is. En Warriors BOM squad het nou nog nie eers 100 lopies aangeteken nie. So hulle het nie baie lopies aangeteken nie en hulle het nog net 3 paaltjies staande. Grootste gevaar manne is klaar uitgehaal. So nou is dit net van hoe vinnig kan hulle die Warriors BOM squad hier so afrond. op die enkels van Tiaan gewil. Ja, Tiaan 'n jong man, Arthur, redelik ouer, so hy sal seker naby in sy 50's. Pad na sy 60 so 'n man wat al amper 400 wedstryde al vir LMS gespeel het al. Hy gaan nie so vinnig of Tiaan moet net in gedagte hou. Hy jonk en vol energie is, dan gaan hy nie Arthur gaan nie so baie lopies soos hy kan hardloop nie. Ons sien Arthur het hom met die, hy stap 'n bietjie nader terwyl die bowler bal stap hy vorentoe, so hy het nie so ver om te hardloop nie. Of vinnig 'n enkel loopie te hardloop nie. Maar dit lyk amper asof dit die einde begin raak vir die Warriors se BOM squad. Die Warriors BOM squad, hulle na die einde van hulle beurt nou staan. Ek ken nie die ander kolwers te goed wat goed inkom nie, maar ek seker hulle skietgoed is nou redelik nou al opgebruik. Arthur braai bal net so fliek met die hand. Het genoeg om gou 'n enkel loopie te hardloop. As hy en is nog net 5 balbeurte oor in hierdie beurt. 25 balle. So ons kyk hoe die Warriors BOM squad dit gebruik om die teikentelling so hoog as moontlik teen Saints op te stel. Arthur wat sukkel 'n bietjie om van die merkie af te kom. Maar is geen rede om te onderskat nie. Speel vir 'n klompie jare cricket. Hy het 'n paar goeders al geleer oor dit. Hy gaan vinnig vir 'n 2 lopies. Nee, hulle gaan besluit daarteen. Lyk asof Arthur dit oorweeg het, maar Tiaan het besluit nee. Wat is dan net een ding af vertel. Arthur het nog baie energie om nog 'n paar lopies te hardloop. Wat nie nou is dalk die beste ding om nou te doen, om net daai enkel lopies te laat oorklik die hele tyd. Veiliger opsie. Die balle net in die regte rigting in te blok en in plaas van om vir die grenshouer te speel. Sodra jy grenshouer speel, dan moet jy die bal 'n bietjie harder slaan en beteken jy gaan arms oopmaak. Jou gapings in jou verdediging gaan ook nou begin oop raak. En dan verloor jy paadjie en is dalk nie heeltemal wat die BOM squad nou graag sal wil hê nie. Dit mag dalk verander na so 3 bilbeurte van nou af. So 'n bietjie meer as 2. Ja. En lyk asof een wys dat daar wide was. As hy 20 balle oor in hierdie beurt, teikentelling op wat nou bepaal word deur die rekenaar as 134. Maar daai lopies sal nog aangeteken moet word. Ek kan obviously nie uitwerk van hoeveel paadjies gaan val nie. Nou is die kwessie van hoe lank kan die BOM squad hulle paadjies behou om daai lopies aan te teken. Sergio wat die bal hierso gekeer het, hy maak natuurlik reg om in die seker net na Justin te gaan bal. Justin wat so paadjies 'n bietjie gesaai het hierso onder of 'n woesing gesaai het onder die paadjies van die BOM squad. Hier ons kan sien dat agter begin bietjie oopmaak om bietjie harder houe te speel daar. Selfe met Tian gaan hierdie gevang word. Nee. Al wat net so effens voor Sergio val. Dat hy nie daai bal gevang kan kry nie. Stadige balle wat geword en ons kan sê dat die veldwerkers hierso ingekom het. Hulle het nou mooi gelees dat die golfpaar nou op die blad. Hulle gaan nou vir enkels en dubbels. So die verdediging word nou net so bietjie stywer gemaak hierso deur die manne in die ring te kry en dan word hulle weer bietjie uitgeskuif. Okay, dit is lyk asof dit net vir Tian die spelers bietjie agter te geskuif word. Maar hulle vir Arthur skuif die bal 'n bietjie nader of die manne bietjie nader. Bal bitter naby daarvan Tian se paadjies verbygegaan. So byna amper sy paadjie nou verloor. Saints wat nou baie gelukkig is met hulle performance hierso. Wil hulle punte gee. Sergio wat nou gaan bal. Dis is nog het en met Justin Palmer wat nou net hier regs voor ons kom staan. Ons sien die spelpatroon hoe hulle die spelers lees. Weer reg by die puntebord hieronder, net weer 'n bietjie nader beweeg, dat ons kan sien wat aangaan. Warriors BOM squad wat vinnig hulle paadjies besig om te verloor hierso so teen die einde van hulle beurt. En ons gaan net gou so 'n draai vat dat ons kan wys hoe lyk die veld opgestel deur vir Saints se verdediging. Die verskil tussen wanneer Arthur bat en wanneer Tian bat. En nou kan sien is Arthur wat nou gaan golf. So die veldwerkers staan redelik naby. So jy kan sien daarso. Hulle staan nie te wyd nie. Waar vir Tian staan al die manne op die grens. Arthur het gou vir 'n tweede loopie gehardloop. Albei is veilig in hulle kampies. Die teikentelling wat afgekom het na 129. Kan sien Arthur is baie hard op homself daarso. Arthur wat onder kwai druk gesit word daar. Natuurlik bal harder slaan en dan maak Arthur dit. Dan slaat hy 'n 4. Hou hom in die gapings in. Net om vir die manne te wys, luister. Sien net 'n baie goeie palkie wagter nie, maar ek kan ook 4 slaan. Grenshoue. Soos reg, jy druk my hierso in 'n knop in, dan sal ek die balle net bietjie verder in die gapings in oor julle koppe. Hy kan dit maar doen, daar is nog net 7 balle oor in hierdie eerste helfte van die wedstryd. Kaptein wat self die balwerk oorgeneem het. En ons kan sien die veldwerk net nou daardie ou van Arthur. Hierdie bal hardloop vinnig grens toe gaan hy gekeer word. Ja. Justin wat hom hier so net voor ons kom keer. Netjies hou gespeel deur Arthur daarso. Justin het net seker gemaak. Daai is nie 'n grenshou nie. Maar ons kan sien dat na daai 4 wat Arthur geslaan het, staan die man 'n bietjie meer terug. Knoop hom nie so vas daar naby in die palkies nie. En is Dewald Roux wat die laaste balbeurt gaan oorneem. En Tian wat hom daar so in die gaping inspeel, maar hy gaan nie verby Trevor kom nie. Trevor wat net so links vir ons staan. Ek gaan so draai, gaan dalk die gazebo se kant sien. Daar staan hy. En die wil baie gelukkig om daai palkie te vat so in die laaste balbeurt. As hy kreer uit te haal. Volgende wat inkom is John de Meyer. En Arthur wat hom so 'n bietjie raad gee daarso. Arthur is baie vies vir homself, soos hy van die veld afloop. Idee te gee hoe sy gemoed lyk as by meeste van dit nou al teen die grond uitgeslaan het. Hy is nie gelukkig nie. En ons sien dat die verdediging van die Saints ook weer 'n keer nader gekom het vir John. Het gesien lyk my dit werk lekker, sit die kolwers lekker onder druk. Weer dit is nie meer hulle beste kolwers wat nou staande is nie. Iets wat Trevor so 'n bietjie net probeer het. Lyk my tussen Tintian en John. Bal wat hoog in die lug en op is, gaan hy gevang word. Ja, bal wat hoog in die lug en op was. Spelers wat net nie betitspunkel gewees, die bal was nie so ver geslaan nie, was net hoog in die lug en op gewees. Laaste bal gaan hulle home run kan slaan van hierdie. Tian is die man wat dit gaan moet doen. Saints se manne staan op die grens. Hulle gaan daai 6 wil keer. Natuurlik as dit 'n 6 geslaan is, dan tel dit 12 lopies. Hy probeer, maar misgeslaan. En dis die eerste bal of eerste beer daarmee heen. Gaan net gou 'n vinnige breek vat. Soos terugkom is dit die Saints wat gaan kolf. Hulle gaan moet 128 lopies aanteken om die wedstryd te wen. Dink nie is te moeilik nie, maar dit gaan alles afhang van hoe goed die Warriors BOM squad se veldwerk is om te keer dat die balle deurgaan en natuurlik ook hoe goed die balwerk is om dalk paaltjies te neem en seker te maak dat daardie loslopies is wat net aangeteken gaan word. So ek weet nie of julle nou al middagete geëet het nie, dit is lekker Sondagmiddag. So as julle nie by die tafel sit en eet nie, ja, kry julle iets om aan te kou, kry iets om te drink, dan kom julle terug. Ons gaan dit ook goue breek vat en dan sien ons julle nou. And we are back here for the second innings. Saints against Warriors Bomb Squad. Recapping the teams for the Saints. We've got Trevor Bird, Eben Harting, Gerry van die Kerk, Sergio Nunes, Alexander of Alex Nieuwoud, Mark Nadeer, Dewald Drew and Andy Stein. For the Warriors Bomb Squad, we've got Marnay Barkhuizen, Chris Nienhaber, Martinus van der Westhuizen, Wouter Bester, Arthur Creer, Pieter ter Blans, Tiaan van Rooyen and John de Meyer. The opening pair for Saints is Eben Harting and Dewald Drew. On the square umpire we see is Tachi de Wit. Is Tachi standing there on square leg umpire. Ian is the main umpire. Last weekend we saw that sometimes they are changing every 5 overs, but that is something that is being decided between the two umpires on the field. There is a 4 there by Eben Harting. Attacking this Warriors Bomb Squad measly score of 128. Now it all depends on how well they will be able to defend that score. And a lot of it has to do with the kind of bowling that they will bowl. The ball went straight through Arthur. Well, his motivation is pretty low at the moment. After losing his wicket not even 20 minutes ago, we saw that he was extremely mad at himself, or disappointed in himself. And that's probably also elevated when you can see that the opposing team are letting the fielder stand closer when you are batting. So even they've read that your abilities might, or they are, yeah, they're not very serious about your abilities. And obviously you would like to prove them wrong. Looks like that was over for Martinez van der Westhuizen. We can see that Wouter Bester is standing closer. Yes, he will be bowling next. And that just found the outside edge of his bat. Luckily that boundary was stopped Just in time, it looks like John de Meyer standing on that side of the field. Probably the youngster in the team. He looks a lot younger than the other guys. And that ball went straight through Deerwold. Vote the best. Would obviously like to do that again. Is he going to catch that ball? Didn't exactly see what went wrong over there. But we can feel a wicket about to fall now. That ball just found the outside edge once again. And he's voted best as bowling. That's making the Saints nervous here now. Well, Walter is smiling, so obviously he saw something that he's going to use for the next over. Bit of a discussion there. A lot of plans are being made now, and obviously it is trying to stop the Saints from scoring boundaries, limiting them to as few runs as possible. That isn't going to be easy. We're in the third over now, and the Saints have all their wickets still standing. If we don't see that many boundaries coming through, and that is exactly what the Warriors bomb squad will be hoping for now. The longer they can do that, the longer they can contain the runs from or boundaries from coming through. The longer they will, or the more they'll put the Saints under pressure. Not exactly sure how the Saints will perform under pressure, but from experience, we know that a few months ago we live streamed one of the matches, and we saw that one of the tail end batsmen did a pretty good job and actually won the match, or nearly won the match, just by scoring boundaries, something that wasn't expected from him. So you can't disregard any players of the Saints or the batting skills of any of the team members, regardless whether they are um, bowlers or wicket keepers. That's a beautiful shot, but it's played, but straight to Wouter, right into his hands. And it's Wouter Best coming back to ball now, and we expect that he will try and continue to do what he's seen from his previous over, because he came from that bowl session smiling. It's the same two batsmen at the pitch. So let's see what is figured out since. Looks like that is going to be a boundary for the Saints. Obviously, you have to take chances. Don't know exactly if that worked out for him. I'm pretty sure it wasn't something that is planned. Get a full from his bowling, so I'm pretty sure he will try something different. Maybe if everything didn't go exactly according to plan, but the Saints still look dangerous. But I'm pretty sure that was also the first boundary we saw from them. And you can look at the last 10 balls, it was once and a wide. So, yeah, only singles and doubles coming through from the Saints. So they aren't running that many either. They're not hitting boundaries. So something maybe the Warriors would count on to continue limit those boundaries to a minimum and yeah, pressure them into scoring singles. Also, not getting a hold of that ball. Basically, just squashed it against the ground. You can see he's explaining something to himself there, what he should do it next. Maybe the ball isn't acting predictably at the moment. And it's a last ball from Wouter Bester coming up, and that ball is racing to the boundary. Will that be stopped? Yes, that will be stopped. Looks like it Tian stopped that ball. Looks like Wouter is working that ball. Demarca is about to bowl now. Mona finding some encouragement here from the boundary of the Warriors Bob squad. Let's see what he can do in the fifth over. On the toes. Beautiful ball there by Mona. Mona leaking those fingers. I'm just trying to get a little bit more grip on the ball. Beautifully stopped here by Bloemfontein to our right. Beautiful job done here by Morne. We've got a sense that the Saints feel the pressure here by the bowling done by the Warriors for the bomb squad. Seeing that those runs aren't that easy to come by. Ball was played straight to Peter de Blanche. We can see a huge gap here between the fielders here to the left of us. But we haven't seen the Saints playing the balls into that gap either. So it doesn't seem to be any of a concern at the moment. Maybe a little bit later as soon as the Saints find their eye on the ball, but yeah, we're one ball away from the fifth over, which means there's only a quarter of their innings will be done. Try to get that ball away. That is going to be a 4 runs for Eberharden. Well, the Saints are able to retain the wickets. They're scoring many runs at the moment, but they are retaining their wickets. And they're scoring the ones, singles, and the doubles. Not a lot more that's expected from them because the chasing score isn't that big. Only 128. But they require 92 runs more from 75 balls. So they won't be able to do that with singles and doubles. Maybe doubles if they do it with every ball. But a combination of singles and doubles will get them there. So the opening batsmen here of Saints are doing exactly what's expected of them. Scoring singles and doubles, like we said earlier. And if they continue doing that, they'll be able to win this match, especially if they can retain their wickets. Person bowling now is Peter de Blanche. This is going to be 4 runs. Oh, that's a 6. Even here, congratulated by his team from the side. Exactly what the team wants. Gladly, they are in a position where they don't need it that much. But it's always welcome, obviously. Well, we can only hope wonder whether the Saints got message at the pitch that they should start opening up or they can continue since 5 overs are done. Game isn't over. It's not decided yet. But anything can happen. As soon as they lose 2 or 3 wickets, things will change a lot. It was over for Peter de Blanche. Maybe things didn't go according to plan for him. There, a few runs coming towards the Saints, or coming to Saints' way. Coming back now, Monet did a beautiful over 2 overs back. Maybe it was just to give the Saints a little bit of confidence. Then Monet will trim them down. And Monet is putting them under pressure. Let's see what they will be able to do. It's only 3 more balls on this over. Hallo, lekker en jy? Ek hoor CPI die hele dag gemaak. Nie waarvan ek weet nie. Weet jy met wie hulle gepraat het? Vir my nie. Okay, and that's the 7th over done. Mornay doing exactly what he wanted to come and do. Took a wicket in the process. better bowling done by Peter in this over. He's just adding the pressure towards the Saints. Seems like I've got something sorted out now for a second, but don't worry, we didn't miss too much, except that the Saints lost another wicket, and although we didn't catch it maybe on here, we did catch it on, did bring a video recorder this time. And exactly, I don't know if I recorded it, but either way now, everything seems to be working fine for now. There is a problem which I will report later on with head office IT, whoever is in charge there. But it's looking extremely well for the Saints at the moment. They only have to score 57 runs from 47 balls. They are well on their way to win this match. Morné Barkhuizen is keeping the runs low or to a minimum. All the Saints had to do was score singles and doubles. And that is what they've been doing up to now with the odd 4. And yeah, and that's enough to score to score that 128 target. En dan weet ek, kom met ek nou Engels gepraat, want ons is in die 10de balbeurt, ons kan nou oorstaan na Afrikaans toe. Morné Barkhuizen wat baie mooi bal, en hier word nou 4 geslaan van sy balwerk af. Sy gaan dit baie waardeer. Sy balbeurt is nou verby, en ek gaan weer terugkom, net gaan die span sy name lees. Dit is vir Saints is 'n Trevor Bird, Eben Hating, Gerry van die Kerk, Sergio Nunes, Alexander Nieuwoud, Mark Nade, Dewald Drew en Andy Stein. En dan vir die Warriors bomb squad, ons het Morné Barkhuizen, Chris Nienaber, Martinus van der Westhuizen, Wouter Bester, Arthur Kreer, Pieter ter Blaans, Tiaan van Rooyen en John de Meyer. Sover het Morné en Tiaan het nogal baie goed gedoen vir die bomb squad. Saints se 2 covers daar se doen uitstekende goeie werk. Eben Hating wat nou op die druppel staan om sy 50 te haal. Wouter gaan natuurlik iets daarvan te sê wil hê. Amper gedink hy daai paaltjie gevat, maar nee, dit was nie die geval nie. Hy is natuurlik baie daarvan hou om 'n stokkie te steek voor daardie 50 telling van Eben. Maar soos wat Eben gekolf het hier vandag, verdien hy sy 50. En as mens die telling kyk, het hy nie regtig so stadig gekolf nie, want hy het 49 lopies van 28 balle, wat glad nie te versmaai is nie. Gewoonlik haal die mense eers hulle 50 taal na so 35, of dit is min of meer die teiken wat hulle na kyk voor. Dan hy het nou op 29 balle gedoen, en gaan hy sy 50 haal, ja, en daar het hulle so pas sy 50 gehardloop, sy 50ste loopie, en hy verklaar Alex Nieuwoud natuurlik gaan nou die leiding met oorneem daar so op die kolfblad. En is Andy Stein wat ingekom het. Lyk asof hy sommer gaan van die merkie af gaan kom. Buiten was 'n bietjie raas daar so met sy veldwerkers. Maar wat die bal keer met hulle voete in plaas van hulle knieë. Hy bal het reg deur Alex gegaan. Geen bal oor vir Wouter. So. Dis is funny. Ons sien dat altyd kry net so 'n bietjie daarso met lyk soos die bouler daar gaan sê iets vir Chris net gaan noem daar. Ek sien Wouter het ook 'n woordjie wat hy daar so indruk. So sal jy waarskynlik nou sien wat hulle bespreek het net hierna. Kyk of hy plan by mekaar gaan kom wat net so pas bespreek was. Dit is sommer gou goed self daai bal keer. Sy's nog glad nie die gevaar het nie, maar hulle is sterk op pad om die wedstryd in te palm voor die 20ste bilbeurt. En dit is 'n 4. Daai skoot was 4 daar was 4 oor daardie skoot geskryf gewees vir Andy Stein. Van sy merkie af. Lyk asof hulle nou wil opruim hierso en klaarmaak. Gaan net 'n enkel loopie van daardie ene afkom. Word vir Chris aangemoedig dat hy nou 'n looppakkie kan vat. Maar die Saints het nog so 6 paaltjies staande. Saints gou genoeg op loop die hardloop van daardie flater wat daar op die golfplat gebeur het. Net so 'n hanteringsfoutjie daar so deur die BOM squad wat nog 'n ekstra loopie veroorsaak het. Dis ietsie wat hulle natuurlik sal gou wil uitpleis. Lyk asof Saints het gemik vir 2 lopies daar somal, toe dan net een gehardloop. Dit is Wouter wat weer die wilwerk gaan oorneem. Wouter wat baie teleurgesteld is dat hy nie 'n paaltjie gevat het nie. Hy gaan aanhou probeer. Maar hy hou die lopies laag. Raai ons oog in die lug en op. Nee, hy gaan net te ver vir Ater wees om te gaan vang. Oorgooi daar en dit gaan veroorsaak dat die Saints net nog 'n ekstra loopie hardloop. So nou op die puntebord onder sien of hulle 2 of 3 gehardloop, lyk soos 2. Wouter sal nie gelukkig wees met die ekstra loopie daar nie, maar is nou maar so. As hy nou verwag, moet die Saints nog net 35 lopies van 30 balle aanteken. Dit is 6 balbeurte. Met enkels en dubbels sal hulle dit kan inpalm. Lyk nie asof waar enige keer aan die Saints nou op die oomblik is nie. Hier is die Cup semifinal 2. Daar is 'n pragtige 6 wat daar so na die kant toe van Alexander Nieuwou toe kom. Hy verdien daai 6. Wel gedaan. Lyk asof die Saints nou hier wil opruim en klaarmaak. Nou verword daar net 27 lopies benodig om hierdie wedstryd te wen en dit is van 29 balle. So nou 'n kwessie van hoe vinnig wil Saints hierdie wedstryd opruim. Lyk asof hulle die liggaamshouding wys dat hulle wil dit gou vinnig oplos. Hulle gaan 'n 4 en 6 wil slaan. Natuurlik al hulle paaltjies of nog 6 paaltjies is nog staande en die gevaar dat hulle die wedstryd gaan verloor raak nou al hoe minder. Sy het nog 'n paaltjie wat geval het. nie dat dit veel van 'n verskil gaan maak vir Saints nie. Word tog net 26 lopies van 27 balle verwag, so ja, is nie oor tot die vet aan die gesing het nie, maar dit lyk asof dit nou alles Saints se manier gaan. Jy sien dit mos so gewoonlik mos so as jy kyk na hoe die geluk in niemand se guns draai. Sal vir die een span alles begin regloop, vir die ander span alles weer verkeerd. En op die oomblik lyk dit asof alles vir Saints regloop. Gaan Warriors BOM squad 'n stokkie daarvoor kan insteek. ...26 lopies van 27 balle. Saints was al in baie moeiliker situasies gewees as dit. En dan stel hy gou nog 'n loopie. Ja, vandaar ons sukkel net 'n bietjie met die appse konneksie. Maar lyk my dinge is nou weer reg. Wel 'n screenshot geneem wat ek kan stuur vir die hoofkantoor. Hulle kan gaan kyk waar hulle daar iets kan uitsorteer daarso mee. So kan ons nie al gaan nie. En dit lyk so Saints wat nou wil begin afrond hierso. ...17 lopies van 23 balle. Ek dink asof Saints die Warriors BOM squad stil gemaak het hier. Nie dat hulle verskil baie gebruik. Is dit 'n paakie? Al was 'n roep vir 'n beenvoorpaakie gewees, maar dit lyk nie Ian is enigiets geïnteresseerd in daardie uitroep nie. Saints doen presies wat van hulle verwag word. Enkels en dubbels. Al wat nodig is om hierdie wedstryd te wen. Soms lyk dit so op kere asof hulle in die wedstryd net gou wil afrond. Maar dit is heel waarskynlik net natuurlik as daar 'n skewe bal gebal word of iets wat hulle kan straf vir 'n grenshou, dan doen hulle dit. Vier balbeurte oor 20 balle. En Arthur roep vir Tian om te kom haal. Arthur lyk nie gelukkig daar aan die kant nie. Lyk net is net 'n goeie dag vir hom nie. Beter een daar van Tian. Baie nice veldwerk daar deur Pieter gewees. Hierdie gaan ook nog 'n 4 wees. Hard geslaan daarso deur Alex. Bal word ver weg hardloop. Diep in die parkeerarea hier agter ons. Nou moet Saints nog net 8 lopies aanteken van 18 balle. Kan amper half net terug staan en wag dat die Whites die werk doen. En die no balls. Nie dat hulle dit gaan doen nie. Nog het 6 lopies. Nou 5. Saints is op hulle stukke. Vraag so gaan hulle die wedstryd klaarmaak in hierdie beurt of die volgende ene. Lyk soos die volgende ene sal wees. Bal net oorgetik dat hy weghardloop vir 'n 4. So nou is nog net 1 loopie oor. Al wat Saints kort om hierdie wedstryd te wen. 1 enkele loopie. Warriors BOM squad gaan dit nie meer kan keer hierdie nie. 3 balbeurte oor. 15 balle om daardie 1 loopie mee aan te teken. Vyf paltjies staande. So halwe roep daarso vir 'n beenvoorpaltjie, maar nee, dit is 'n loopie wat gehardloop is en die Saints wen hierdie wedstryd teen Warriors BOM squad gemaklik. En wel gedaan Saints. Pragtige vertoning deur julle. Weet julle kan dit doen. Lekker om te sien hoe julle sulke vertonings lewer. Hoop ons kan julle binnekort weer gelivestream kry. En julle weer in aksie sien. Lekker dag verder, ons gaan net gou 'n breek vat as ons terug vir die volgende wedstryd. En ja, dit gaan die een wees tussen Toxic Eagles en Polkswoods. Wordt ook 'n baie lekker wedstryd te wees om na te kyk. So ja, kry vir ietsie om te kou, ietsie